This is the Outfall.
This is the Outfall.
This is the Outfall,
where water,
infrastructure,
and untold stories meet.
Hey there, this is Robert, and welcome to the Outfall. This is a special 5-minute water short. Last Halloween, we told you about the ghost lights that haunted our marshes for centuries. Those eerie blue flames, will-o-wisps that danced over swamps, leading travelers astray. For 400 years, people reported them, but science could never quite explain that. Well, guess what? They just cracked the case. And the wildest part? The answer connects directly to the hidden hero of our main season, bubbles. Well, it turns out those tiny pockets of gas have one more secret to share with us. Hat tip to Amy for sharing the science paper with us. This year, Stanford scientists tested a wild theory. Could electrical discharges between methane bubbles explain will-o-wisps? They recreated swamp conditions in their lab, methane bubbling through water, and caught something extraordinary on high-speed cameras. Tiny flashes of light between the bubbles. Not inside them, between them. Microscopic lightning bolts jumping bubble to bubble as they rose. The color? That exact ghostly blue from every historical account. The temperature? Cool to touch. The dancing, flickering movement? Dead on. So here's the physics. When methane bubbles rise through the swamp water and burst, they build up static electricity, just like rubbing a balloon on your hair. Some bubbles get positive charge, others negative. When oppositely charged bubbles get close enough, zap! A tiny spark jumps between them. But that spark doesn't burn the methane in a hot fire. It triggers what's called a cool flame, a low temperature, non-thermal chemical reaction that glows just enough to spook you in the dark. For centuries, people witnessed this. They wove legends, crafted warnings, passed down tales of the supernatural occurrence. And they were right about one thing. The lights were absolutely real. They just weren't supernatural. They were micro-lightning, nature's secret electrical theater, created by countless tiny electrical storms playing out between rising bubbles of swamp gas. Still, the Stanford team solved how these lights form, not why they disappeared. Newspapers documented these encounters. Here's an actual account we shared last year.
Then, a larger and brighter light appeared, pulsing with almost a live intensity. It hovered briefly, casting long shadows across the dew-covered grass before disappearing into the night. The sky above was clear and star-studded, starkly contrasting to the foggy meadow below. Occasionally, silent lighting flashes illuminated the landscape, revealing the contours of gnarled trees and hedgerows for brief ghostly moments. A brisk northeast wind whispered through the branches, carrying the earthy scent of the nearby marsh. More lights appeared, darting around the meadow in different directions, like fireflies engaged in an elaborate dance. One came closer, about 90 yards away from me. Its glow grew strong enough to cast my shadow. It paused, curious about me, then vanished after making a graceful half-circle. Convinced I was witnessing the fabled will-o'-the-wisps, I stayed rooted to the spot for about an hour, my feet growing numb with cold, but my mind ablaze with wonder.
But then, here's the thing. They vanished. The last major American sighting? 1930. Nearly a century of silence. So, have we drained too many wetlands? Or are they still out there, flickering in some forgotten marsh where nobody ventures anymore? You know, sometimes mysteries don't die. Sometimes we just stop looking in the right places. Maybe on some misty night, in some overlooked swamp, the old lights still dance, waiting for someone curious enough or foolish enough to find them again. Happy Halloween, everyone.